Whoa. Hello. How are you? Hello. Mm, just got in. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? It's Sunday. Isn't that something? It's just like I was just talking to you guys, right? It's just like I was just talking to you guys. Oh, it's Sunday. And isn't it something? Hi, DGI. What's up? Nah, same old, same old. Beautiful day today. Was it nice where you were? It was 77 degrees here today. Imagine that. 77. Hi, David. David Fontaine in the house. Hello. How are you? How's the family? How's Jenny? How's the kids? Emmy and Sylvia. There we go. I got them all right. I try to remember everybody's names, but sometimes I just can't do it. Really, sometimes I just can't do it. I try. So, what's on everybody's mind today? What have you all done? Did you have a good weekend? Was it warm by you guys? Man, 77 degrees. That was amazing. I couldn't believe how warm it was. And tomorrow, I guess we're supposed to get rain. I guess that's what the forecast says. We're going to get a little bit of rain. All right, that's fine. I got to move the camera a little bit because it's blocking me reading what you guys are saying to me. I'm trying to get the right spot. I was monkeying with the cameras. I guess it was Saturday, and been raining all day here, but it was very warm. I guess we're going to get your rain, the stuff that you got. It's like a 90-something% chance of rain tomorrow. That's okay. I'll deal with it. It's supposed to level out temperature wise. For the next 4 to 5 days, it's going to be in the upper 50s, lower 60s, and overnight lows, upper 30s, low 40s. But the rain's supposed to pass on through. I'm looking forward to that. Place was packed. My goodness, Pigeon Forge was packed. Hi, Larry Greenman. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining. And thank you for watching our videos, all of you. I do appreciate that. David, I did get your email. I don't know if you looked at the video that I was talking about. The one falling in love with the Smoky Mountains. There's two interviews there. Watch those. One with a bald-headed gentleman and a family, husband, wife, child, in a truck. And you tell me what you think of that. But haven't heard from the guy that unsubscribed. That's fine. You all have your opinions, and I respect your opinions. I don't have to agree with you, but I respect your opinions. So, what did everybody do? David, what did you do this weekend? Do anything with the kids? I came across Carpetbagger has a video on like the world's biggest toy museum. Look up Carpetbagger, and I think you'll appreciate it. Not that there was all the things that you collect, but I know you're into that, and you might enjoy his video. Carpetbagger, a nice guy. Jacob's a really cool guy. Hi, Noel. Noel Baldwin. 61 in Ohio. Is this a global warning? Give me more. Yeah, it is. Yes, the Earth has left its orbit and it's hurtling towards the sun. We'll have a film at 11. Right after this, from Easy Go. That's the news. You'll go a lot easier after you have Easy Go. Charlie Beauvais, how are you, sir? Charlie and Joyzy, hello, Charlie. Can't wait for you to get down here. I actually saw Charlie. I saw Hot Rods in town yesterday. I saw Hot Rods in town. Oh, they're already showing up. And we're still a ways away. And speaking of that, Her Majesty and I were talking about when we're going to get together, when you guys come on down here for the Rod Show. So definitely Saturday night would be the best meetup spot. And I went driving around and going, no matter where I look, it's going to be a hassle to find a parking for everybody. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to have to find your parking spots and meet us at a central location. And the place that is the coolest is right next to the BP station at the intersection of 321 and Parkway. There's a BP station. Right next to that is a good sized sitting area, and bring your chairs, and it's well lit. So it's not completely in the dark, because once you get out of that little section there, it's very dark, and you kind of stumble around. Unless you guys have a better suggestion, I'm listening. And it's big enough where we could all kind of gather around, sit, and be silly. So it'd be Saturday night next to the BP station in Pigeon Forge. Okay. Saturday night, like 7-ish, 7:15-ish, 7, just say 7. But 7 o'clock Saturday. Easy to remember. 2 S's. 7 Saturday. Nice. Very good. Try to get there early, bring your car and park it right there so I can look at it all night long. He's cool, but he had a little bite on the tongue on one of the videos a while back when he called 2020 the worst year in human history. Well, he's opinionated, and he's allowed to have his opinion. I don't think it's the worst year in human history. I could think of a lot more things that have happened to the world that caused it more than this silly pandemic. This is not unusual. You got to remember, 1918, we had the influenza outbreak, which took out millions of people worldwide until they finally got a vaccine for that. And that was pretty bad because it was worldwide. Didn't matter who you were, what letter you wore on your sleeve, it took you and your family with it. So no, it's just because it's relative to the moment. Like pain. Pain is relative. When you're suffering in pain, it hurts, but you can't remember the pain after it's gone. After it's gone, you can't relate to it. You could say, I was in pain, but you can't relate to the pain. Say, oh, there it is again. So it's only at the moment that we experience this. Can't wait to meet you. I can't wait, Charlie, and your car. I'll fall in love with your car. I'll even vacuum your house for a ride. Grandma Sin. Yeah, good to see you back, Grandma. Grandma Sin. Thank you. Hi there. Good to see you're back. Been communicating with Liz Allison from the UK. I didn't know she was from the UK. Remember, we were on Saturday, and Liz is from the UK, and she was looking for a video program. I think I found her a couple, because she really wasn't doing any video YouTube stuff. She was just doing stuff to put together for the family. And I found a few of them. There's Shotcut and Adobe, and there's a whole bunch of other ones out there that are fairly good for that product. I wouldn't suggest that she buys a complicated editing software to do home videos and stuff. Not practical at all. No, not Citgo. BP. BP. There's a BP and a Shell right at the intersection of 321 and Parkway. Right there. It's the main intersection in Pigeon Forge, the only main one. And will be next to the BP. There's the BP, and then next to it is, I forget what's there. There's all these silly stores, but they've got a good parking area and a good sitting area. And I did a lot of video there last year. It was good because if I'm going to videotape what we're doing, I got to have light to do it. And that has a lot of light, so all of us can get good videos if you want to shoot videos from your phone or from your cameras. Street Rodder Willie, hi. Street Rodder Willie's kid, he's in here. Did you say the rod runs in March or April? April 17th through the 19th. And then again, I believe in September. And then there's Shades of the Past. And then the Jeep run is in August, hot August. I don't know how those Jeep guys are going to like that. Those Jeeps are going to start running hot when they're, in line and they're moving at 5 miles an hour like Cades Cove and stuff. There's going to be a lot of overheated Jeeps. T and Me Adventures, Tommy and Teresa. How are you? It's good to see you guys. Going through McDonald's, yes, while listening. Yes, I know that's one of your favorite spots, according to your latest video. If you haven't been to T and Me Adventures, please go. And him and Teresa went through a walk-through, drive-through, right through Nashville, and you kind of get a really good idea of what Nashville is about, because Nashville's a hopping town, and it's all about music. And it was cool, Tommy, was that while you're walking, I could hear music coming from all the different bars, everybody doing their thing. And that's very cool. Everybody's playing their thing. And you don't get that up here. Usually it's like the go-kart guy goes, slow down, the same recorded voice all the way down the street. It's really annoying sometimes because they have like 422 go-kart places in Pigeon Forge, and it's the same voice going, slow down, slow down. That's what he says. And it's like, who's listening to this? Nobody's listening. Kids don't listen to that. They hear their parents yelling at them all day. They don't hear that. They don't hear that. Charlie, I will let you draw. Oh, that would be nice. Sweet. And definitely I'll be videotaping that. Taking a drive. Fear and loathing for sure. April, thanks. Yeah, no problem, Street Rodder. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. Tommy says, thank you for the shout. No problem. I love your videos. And I really like Teresa's new artsy fartsy 16 by 9. She was shooting in cell phone mode. Very good, Teresa. But I thought it was you were being artsy. She said, oh, look at this. Ew, we must have tier 3. But it was good. It was good video. You know, you're learning. How's the camera doing? You got it all figured out? Because on YouTube, I always go through all the reviews on those. And it's got a lot of fun features on there. You got to try it. The warping. Check out the warping. I was messing around with it the other day. It's excellent. Warping and then time-lapsing. And it's a lot of fun. Just do it. It's not going to screw up the camera. Just do warping. Figure that out. It's really not hard. It's a push button. You swipe the screen down, hit the button, and it time warps for you. You'll like that. Waiting on Teresa to come out of work so she can do the typing. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not into the typing thing. Neither am I. I can't type really fast. I'm a one finger. I'm one of those kind of guy. Street Rodder Willie says, I'm hoping to have off for that weekend. Well, it's quite a ways ahead, Street Rodder. So, try to plan ahead. And any of you people that are coming down, you really need to book your rooms now, or it's going to be very, very difficult to find a room to get during the rod run, because this year's rod run is not back-to-back like it was last year. This is a one-time deal and then another one later on through the year. So there's going to be a lot of people converging on this place all at once. So make sure you find a place. You really need to find a place to go. And there's lots of motels. And I don't have any problem because I've been in flea bag hotels and high-end motels. If you're here to see the rod run, you're only going to the room to sleep, shower, and maybe and lay down. You know what I'm saying? Sleep, shower, and maybe change your clothes, or that's it. You're going to be out on the streets most of the weekend. So it doesn't matter what you get. If you get the Taj Mahal, you're only going to be there 2 days. You're not owning the Taj Mahal. You're just paying them a hell of a lot of money to close your eyes for 8 hours and not see the room. You may see the TV, you may see the bathroom. As long as it's clean, I don't really care. I've slept in my car many times on events just because it's like everything was full and I'd have to go 50 miles out of town to get a room, go asleep. I got my sleeping bag. I got my bag full of goodies, my toothbrush, my antiperspirant, all the things I need, and I'll go to the rest area up there and I'll clean up and I'll take care of stuff. I'm not too proud. No, I'm a camper. I'm a guy that, I can live in the woods and survive very well. Charlie, got it covered on the room. Good for you. You're a smart man. Smart man. And well, because you are bringing down a car, you've got to have something that's safe in the area that you can keep your eye on that thing. Not that anybody, I never really hear of any problems during the rod runs, like people destroying cars and stuff. During the Jeep Fest last year, somebody's Jeep got stolen right out of the parking lot. Some guy's Jeep got stolen. Now, you're foolish if you leave your keys in the car, and the guy did leave his keys in the Jeep. Now, if that's not temptation for some screwball kid, you get what you get. You never leave your keys in the car. Tommy says she's about to get out, figured out, I think, zooming in her problem. You mean she's having a problem zooming in and zooming out? It's very sensitive, so I don't zoom at all. I set my shot up, and you get your shot, because zooming can cause, you can see like my hand, it can cause distortion with the camera, and then it doesn't know where I am. It's going for the movement. And I never use zoom. I physically zoom. Tell her that, I mean, if the subject is only 5 or 10 feet away from you, approach the subject. Don't zoom your camera in, because by the time you do all that, you could have already walked forward. You just take a couple of steps forward. And if she's got the super, what do they call that button? There's a button on there. It's a smooth button. It won't shake. You won't see the movement or anything. And that's even on the GoPro 8. I hit it on whatever, it's super smooth or whatever. And I tried it out because the guy on the video told me to do this. He said, shake the camera. Hit the thing on Super Pro there, whatever it is, and he goes, shake the camera. I shook the camera and the picture stayed right where it is supposed to. I mean, I literally was doing that and the picture stayed right where it is. And that's cool. So that means you won't get that jittery stuff that some of the early cameras do. Couldn't get a room, street rodder? Wow. Slept in the truck. I got no problem with that. None whatsoever. I know some people go, oh, no problem. Sleeping bag, pillow, my phone for music or entertainment. Just go off somewhere and just fall asleep. It's not a big deal. Go to a rest area, go to sleep. Not too proud. When I was in the band in the early days, Tommy could probably relate to this. You sleep where you got to sleep. You sleep in the car, in the truck, in the bus. You just sleep wherever you are because you need sleep. It's not about having a big old comfortable bed because you're not going to be there but 2 days, maybe 3. And it's not your bed. And no matter how many times you lay in a bed that's not yours, you're not comfortable. Your bed is your bed. Your bed is where you kind of made your nest, and that's your little area. And you know, hotel rooms, I don't care how good of the hotels I've stayed in, I never was comfortable. I wound up walking around, walking the streets and just keeping busy, you know. So, Jim Ratliff. Hi, Jim. How are you? Charlie says, well, great video on Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah, check out the video that Marie and I did on, we did downtown Knoxville. And I wasn't it you, Charlie, that said we should do historic downtown? And we already had it. We didn't want to say anything, but we already had it in our plans. But thank you. You're obviously thinking like we're thinking. So we went, we did that. We will be going back because I don't know how many hours we were there. We were there a long time, and I barely touched the tip of the iceberg with the video I showed you of what we actually got, because that city, that downtown area is quite large. And I did an interview with the head guy of the Blount Museum, but that was a 20-something minute video, and I go, I can't. I try to keep my videos short now. So bear with us, and we will get to these videos, and you'll get to see everything that we're seeing. Yes, Her Majesty has arrived. Hi, honey. Where you been? Wave to the folks. Hello. There it is. Oh, Annette from Wisconsin's with us. Hello, Annette. It's good to see you. Tony Truman. Hello.
How's everybody? My friend.
Yeah, how is everybody? Everybody doing all right? We picked up some more people from overseas. I don't know if you saw that on our phone. We got more people from overseas now.
Thank you from the overseas.
Yes, you people. A lot of you that you can't watch, and that was the problem that we had. Some of the people from overseas says they have to wait for the recorded part of the show. Hi to you all, and thank you.
Hello, Larry.
Larry's out there.
Tony, Charlie, yep. Who else?
Susan. Hi, Ann.
Hello, Amanda.
David's in the house. James Priest. I didn't get to read James Priest. Live car show. Your General Lee 01.
James Priest and
Jumbo's Extravaganza.
Tommy and Teresa.
Yep, they're there too.
How are you?
Teresa was coming out. Tommy's getting McDonald's. Live car
Ashley
show. Your General Lee 01 Jumbo's Extravaganza. Where is this? April 10th and 11th. John Schneider Studios, Louisiana, Holden, Louisiana. Crisco would like that. Crisco would like that. Wonder if he's listening tonight. I know he's taking a sabbatical. So I hope maybe he'll come on. Maybe he'll come on. You know what I wanted to do is I wanted to invite. What I'd like to do is when I invite you guys on, I'm going to keep it to a minimum. I'm not going to leave people on all night on the camera. Whoops. I want to clear the deck after, 5 minutes and let other people get on. I really would like to see your faces. Come on, this stupid thing. I'm trying. Bear with me. Bear with me. It's not.
How come?
It's being.
Click on the.
I already did the clipboard. I'm trying to copy this, but the mouse is because it's on. I'll get to it in a minute. I don't want to. I don't want to disturb you guys. Larry says hello. Ozzy the cockatoo. Ozzy the cockatoo. The rock star cockatoo. I heard his song today. The whole village is singing it. He was singing his song on the microphone. He's so cute. Ozzy the cockatoo. Check out their site. Why is that blinking? What is going on? That's weird. That's weird. It's being really funky. You see what it's doing?
Mm-hmm.
You guys see that? That it's acting really weird? That's really, really weird. It's trying to do two things at once. That's StreamYard for you. Okay. And I know you could see the chats on your screen. I just don't know why. Let me go to banners and try to cancel some of this stuff out. Look at that. It's acting really weird.
Hide it?
I'm trying to. But it's blinking on my screen for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Yes, it is. So you're seeing it too.
Glitch in the matrix.
David, a glitch. Yes, you're right. It's a glitch in the matrix. I don't know.
How are you, Gramerson?
Gramerson's in the room. Yeah, that is weird. It wasn't doing that before, Grandma.
Barry Cooper.
And Barry Cooper. Hello, Jeff and Marie. Booked my room for April 16th, 17th, and 18th. And are you bringing a car down, Barry? Or are you coming down for the show? Like most people, they come down and check out the show. Although, I often wonder, would there be any rooms left if all the rodders came into town? Because you got, 10, 15,000 rods that come in and out here in that weekend, and they got to stay somewhere, and they like to have a nice hotel room. And then the people that come in, you got another 10, 20,000 there. Where do these people go? There's just not that many hotel rooms. I know I talked to a few, and they were in Gatlinburg. A lot of them just went up to Gatlinburg because there were no rooms here. We're doing fine, Ashley. Ashley's World. Make sure you check out Ashley. Ashley, did you put up any videos? And Jim is on earlier, and Ashley's on. Do any new videos? Barry says, no, sir. Coming to check out the rods, Dollywood, and meet up. Very good. Remember, it's Saturday night at 7 o'clock next to the BP. That's where we're going to be. So you just look for us both. We'll be there. Remember where that was lit up by the BP, where the guy, I hope the guy is there with the bar stool.
Oh,
remember the bar stool go-karts? That's a great place because that was the only lit area that we could all get video in. Everything else was dark. All the other, after the sun goes down, the whole strip has very few lights.
Ashley's asking if she can come on camera.
I can't seem to get the camera on. As soon as I did that, Ashley, it went bananas. I can't even get rid of this banner right here. This banner, I can't even get rid of it. I thought we were going to have cameras on tonight. I've got it all set up. StreamYard has been going through some changes, and they've been alerting me on that. And it's a good program for what it is, but sometimes it's glitchy. And that's why I always end up going back to YouTube, because they're not as glitchy, but it happens sometimes. I really was trying to get you guys all on camera, but it's going to be another issue again tonight, isn't it? Isn't that great? I had it all set up because Saturday I was monkeying around. I got a lot of stuff taken care of, and now it's back to ground zero again. Mama's Bear channel. Hello, Mama. How are you? Hello, watching here. Very good. How's the weather by you, Mama? It was 77 degrees here today. That is really warm. Sangome Vlogs. Check out Sangome Vlogs. Her family is the nicest family, and they love to laugh and eat. And that's what Filipinos do. They laugh and they eat and have a good time. And good evening to you.
Ashley's World, if they're staying at the Timbers Lodge.
You're going to stay at the Timbers Lodge during the Rod Run. That's a nice place to stay. That's going to Dollar. right there. That place right there.
Oh, okay.
It's right there. It's right on the river. That's a nice place, Ashley. But you're going to be street side or riverside? Back, front. Front, street side, back is riverside. They're both beautiful, you know. Uh, I would, it depends on what type of person you are, that if you can tolerate noise all night long, because the rods are going to be on the street all night long. And they, they're always racing up down the street. So you may not get any sleep if you're street side, but if you're riverside, you got the river. But that's up to you. That is up to you. Sangome, you coming up for the rod run? Your family would love it. I think your family would have a ball up here. It is a great party for everybody. It's not just about cars. It's about everything. I mean, everybody gets together and has a wonderful time. Mama's Bear says it's pretty warm up here in Alabama. Yeah, I could imagine, because you're from the Coleman area. And you guys get a lot warmer than most of us. Angel L. Marin Jr. What a nice, I could see that on a lawyer's office, right? Angel L. Marin Jr., PA. Right? Hey, guys, vacation is over. We're back in Ocala, Florida. We did have a great time in Gatlinburg. I'm glad you did. It was a great. Did you get to drive around much, Angel? Did you get to go all over other than just Gatlinburg? Just follow our videos. Just follow, because we always go out and have a good time. No, you can't have my coffee. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take a lung. There's no lung here. Take a lung. Right? A song will make take a lung. No take a lungs here. Also bringing Charlie says, also bringing your friend from Vermont down. Very good. That's good. So you have somebody to talk to while you're driving down. How many hours is it going to take you, Charlie? Because that's a drive. From New Jersey. Depends on where you are in Jersey. I don't know. About 8 hours? Give or take? Maybe 8 hours? I don't know. I can't. There.
Amanda said it's 75 degrees and she took Ozzy to.
I saw that. I saw your
market.
video. That was great. Dairy Queen. That's her latest video. I was watching it right as my battery went dead. In fact, I forgot to take my phone with me to pick up her because it was dead. I forgot to plug it in. Ashley's World says we have a bunch of high water where we are now. We got flooded. You got a lot of rain. We didn't get it. Drizzled, and it was supposed to. I mean, it was scheduled for 90% chance of rain. Remember, we talked about that Saturday, and it drizzled. That's it. That's all I saw. So Angel says they went to the island. Isn't that a cool place? The island. There's so many. And did you get to go? I mean, you're at the island. Did you look behind and you saw the mountain monster? Did you get a chance to see the mountain monster? That's another cool thing. We did a video on that. Check that out. The mountain monster. Everyone had a ball on that. I won't do that. I know better.
Hello, Dan, the mountain man.
Dan, the mountain man is here. Hi, how are you? You working tonight or are you home tonight? Mama's Bear says, she said, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. You can take all the time you got. Mama's Bear, you can take all the time you want. We're in no rush. We're not going anywhere for a while. 10 hours, huh, Charlie? I figured it's somewhere around 8 to 10 hours, depending on where you live. What way are you going to come down? You're going to cross over the Hudson, most likely, aren't you? Or you're going to go through New York, or are you going to take it the other way? Go around. Because I guess you can go down through Pennsylvania, right? Mm-hmm. You can take that way down, which is a bit nicer ride. I haven't driven in New York City in so many years. I would feel really like a fish out of water. But I used to fly through that place. I didn't even use my brakes when I went through New York City. There's no use using brakes. Nobody uses brakes. They're driving 75 miles an hour down the city streets. You tap your brakes, you cause a major accident. You just go with the flow, like fish in a stream. You just keep going. Don't stop. Cockatude. Gramerson says, yeah, there's Cockatude out there for sure. He is such a rock star. Dan, you gonna do a show tonight? Probably 8:30ish. Are you gonna cook anything? You remember you were gonna do a Filipino dish. I want to see what you're doing on that one. Barry Cooper says, so we're meeting up next to the BP near Patriot. No. that would be in the day. If you guys want to meet, I'm going to go out there on Friday around noon. I'll be at Patriot Park Friday at noon. And if you guys want to join me, because that's where I usually start my trek of walking and getting cars down at that end, because Patriot Park is closer to the Gatlinburg entrance. And then I walk my way up on that side of the road, the Patriot Park Road. I go all the way up because there's always cars, rods there around the old mill. And it's pretty scenery there, so it's really good for good video. And then I walk my way up and make a right onto Parkway and just keep walking until I run out of battery or run out of energy, which usually the energy's first. That's the batteries last a heck of a lot longer than me. Oh God! Charlie's been coming out of Vermont first, but yeah, he coming down to you? You going up to get him? That's a drive coming out of Vermont. Whew, man, but fun in your car. Doing a stream tonight at 9 o'clock. Dan the Mountain Man is doing a stream at 9. It will be off by then. I promise you. We're keeping these things to an hour now because I get really tired, and plus I got editing to do. I got editing to do. Mama's Bear channel. Go to Mama. Do you have any videos on there? I have not gone to your channel yet. Do you have videos? It was meant for your wife, sir. No, go, sir. When she said, Tagalog, yeah, Tagalog. So she knows.
Are you Filipino?
Are you Filipino? Tagalog.
Probably she is.
Yeah, I get that funny feeling you are. We got another Filipina. I love it. We're bringing the country here. Everybody, let's get together. Fiesta. Lechon. We need to dig a hole, throw a pig in it, and light it up. Is that how you guys do it? Just light it up? No, use coconut. Don't you use coconut shucks, the charcoal? The coconut charcoal, put it in a pit and wrap the pig in the banana leaves and stick it in the hole?
And wood.
And wood. You actually use wood? Yeah, not just coconut.
Yes.
Yeah, they actually use wood.
What?
Nothing.
You don't know?
Well, you don't have a lot of wood there in your country. You got a lot
we
of.
do.
Well, no, you keep using it up for the lechon. Oh goodness! Street Rodder Willie's kid says, "Wait, I missed that. You need some kind of flag. We know where you are. A flag? Just look for me. Just am I that undistinguishable? Just look for me. I'm always wearing black and I always have glasses on. And I'll be right there somewhere. But I'll be the fat guy doing the river dance at Patriot Park.
It's like a sign.
Yeah, like at a what do you call it? At an airport. Vacation station TV. Like, we'll work.
I would be holding it.
We'll work for subs. We're almost there. We had 9 what? DJI, how many we have right now? It was 971.
Do you really like to think about it?
What?
What is Street Rodder Willie's kid suggestion?
I can't think of. Just look for me with the camera. I always have a camera in my hand. I always have a tripod, and a camera. Just look for me. I'll be there. Patriot Park is not big. It's really kind of small. So I'll be there with the pigeons. Look for the guy with the pigeon and the pigeon poop all over him, and there he is. There he is. Bring me a towel to wipe my head off. I posted the video yesterday. Beef
Afritada.
What is that?
I cooked it for you, and it's got.
And I survived? I guess so. What is it? Afritada. What's afritada mean?
Tomato sauce and.
Why doesn't it just say beef and tomatoes?
Tomato sauce with liver.
Oh, okay. I had that. Was pretty good. That was pretty good. You put the liver in there, Dan? You get the little livers, or you get the pate?
Anyway.
She'll get the recipe. I know she will. Up to him, buddy. Okay. Mama's Bear, when I heard her say she's a Filipina, hello to your wife. Are you a Filipina? I'm looking at her picture. I think so. Do you see her picture? Go to Mama's Bear.
I can't.
Well, go to it on YouTube on your phone. That'd be nice. That would be very. Mama's Bear channel says we don't have a lot of firewood over there. No, there's not a lot of firewood. No, that's what I told her. See, Mama's Bear said they don't have a lot. That's why I use coconut shells, right? Because they burn really good. That's what you use for charcoal. That's what you use in the dirty kitchen, right? Right. I know about that. Not liver. Dan, why didn't you use liver if you use the recipe? Do you not? Oh, that's right. You don't like liver.
Yeah, you don't.
He doesn't like, I've always loved, and I'm like one of the only kids in my neighborhood that would ask my mother to make liver and onions. They used to think I was a whack job. And so I love liver and onions. I just love, it's not really
It
good
looks
to have a
good.
lot of it.
It looks good.
Oh, she's looking at it right now, Dan. That does look good. Yeah, it does. That looks good. You need, go rustle me up some victuals, woman.
What is videos?
Victuals. Something off the street. Go run something over. You should have no problem running something over in the street. A homeless guy or something. Meet at the picnic area. That's where we're going to be. Thank Amanda. I was trying to get that across, but that word left my mind. We'll meet at the picnic area. Just look for me there. I'll be there for a little
Meet
while.
at the picnic area?
At the Patriot Park. There's like an overhang where they have picnic tables and you can picnic, and I think there's hibachis there. That's what we'll be. Friday at noon, that's where I'll be. Now, I'm not going to hang out there all day waiting for you because I really got to get video. I only got 3 days to do this, so it's not that 2-week thing that I was hoping on. I was really hoping on 2 weeks so I can get some super duper video, but I'm still going to be out from early morning to the wee hours. That's right. Ashes Rose says Spaceman Dudley's. What's up?
And people will be on too.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about the other people. She always worries that other YouTubers are going to be out there getting YouTube. Well, that's what we do.
No,
we all go out there in YouTube. Nobody.
That,
what? Who are you worried about? Nope. Nobody shoots video like I do, and I don't have to worry about the other YouTubers. I don't have to worry about them. I'm not.
No, it's not that.
Okay, so Ashley, you're in Kentucky. You do like liver. Oh, it's not blinking now. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what the heck was going on there. That's good. It was really copping an attitude a little one there. Ashley's Roll says, Spaceman Dudley, I think I'm near Tekken Hillbilly, whatever that is. Yes, Mama's Bear says, yes, sir, I am a Filipina. Where are you from in the Philippines? Mama's Bear. Annette from Wisconsin says, Marie, vittles is just another word for food. Thank you, Annette. Vittles. Yes, vittles. It's a country slang slogan, vittles food. It's very country. You hear them up there? That's the raccoons on the roof. I don't know if you heard that. That's the raccoons on the roof. They play because it's warm out, so they're having a ball. Ashley's World says, we're in Patriot Park I'm staying at Timbers Lodge near during the Rod. Yeah, you're not far from there. That's not far at all. The nice thing is everything is in walking distance. Everything is really close because Parkway is at best half a mile, maybe give or take, not even from point to point, A to B, and everything is in between that. So it's really a short walk. Mama's Bear says, we do have a lot of firewood for cooking back home. Yeah, for back home, not up around here. Where are you located? Just give me the state where you are. Ozzy the Cockatoo, right behind the old mill, Ashley. Yeah, right behind. See, Amanda's right on the ball. It's right behind Old Mill. You go to Old Mill, and it's where the parking lot is, where the trolleys, the good time trolleys are. It's right behind there. You can't miss it. Just go to the river, and you'll see where the park is. It's a very small park. Not much to it at all. Street Rodder Willie says, is there...
It is where...
It's where the park and the trolleys are. That's right. That's right. I guess I got to get new reading glasses pretty soon. I guess it's all right. Actually, you know where the old mill is located? Patriot Park is right behind. See, everyone knows where they're actually going. Now, Amanda should know this because she's from South Carolina. Vittles make me want Huck Finn's. Yeah, Huck Finn's restaurant. Yeah, that's right across the street. Isn't it from Old Mill? Huck Finn's, you know what? You know where Old Mill is.
Yeah.
And across Parkway, Huck Finn's is right there. give or take a few feet each way. Huck Finn's, they've got good food up there. A lot of fish and stuff. If I memory serves me right, Amanda, it's a lot of fish, stuff like that. They may have other stuff, but Huck Finn's is, I think, known for their catfish. I'm really testing my memory tonight, but I'm in a good mood tonight. I really am. It's such a beautiful day today. Oh, Charlie says, big time, love the old me. Yeah, a lot of people, Charlie, love the. Now, where did my coffee go? Oh, I am sure there'll be a line there. You need to make reservations and get, as close as you can, because every restaurant is going to be packed for those 3 days. It's typical. It's not unusual. Mr. Dan says,
I need to ask for.
Wait, let me click it on there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
For a Friday or Monday off, so I can stay at the weekend in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge.
Well, ask them or give me their number. I'll tell them that you have to have off. And if they don't give you off, let them go. That's it. I'm going or you fire me. See, I can handle this, Dan. I can handle this. Say that right. Dan knows. Catfish and fried chicken. Huck Finn's. I'll show it to you next time. Mama's Bear is from Mindanao. That's the Luzon region?
No.
Where is that?
In the south.
Where? What's the province?
It's
What province is it in?
It's the region.
It's the region. It's the region, right? That's a big area, the Mindanao area. What's in Mindanao?
Next to the Visayas.
Okay, near the Visayas region. Charlie Bouvet says,
I took it, Jeff.
I took it. You took what? Spaceman says, when is Rod Run? April 17th through the 19th. And then allegedly, could DJI, my moderators, David, DJI, and Ashley, check out when the second Rod Run is. Someone told me it's in September. Is that true? I don't know if that's true or not. There's supposed to be a second swing. Now, that could be a lie. It could be fake news. All about the Smokies. Bob, how are you doing? Marie's doing fine. She's doing fine. Did you weren't on the other night, and I did tell the people that you and I went out to lunch, and we had a good time.
Bob and Miranda.
Well, we didn't go out with Bob and Miranda.
No.
Oh, hi, Miranda, and Alex, and the Invisible Kid. There's Bob, Miranda, Alex, and the Invisible Child, who we never see. But her and I went out the next day. And we ate there. It was at night. We ate dinner at night because I wanted I told her I was impressed. It was a nice place. It was very clean. And you and I made sure it was clean. We were white gloving the whole place. Bob and I were white gloving, looking, going, just like that. It was great. Thank you, Bob. It was an excellent time. James Priest, Elvis Presley's alive. 100%. I think so. I think I saw him in the men's room. At the Catfish House. I'm pretty sure.
Catfish.
Yes. Mama's Bears. I live part in Mindanao. So you go back and forth. That's neat. That's neat. She wants to go back and forth a lot, but I don't want to. I don't like heat. What's your first name, Mama's Bear? So I can refer to you in the first tense instead of sir and or madam. Mama's Bear, you live in Alabama. Oh, so you love the heat there. Yeah, Alabama. Where in Alabama? Because that's where, oh God, what was the other lady that lives there? Karen, she hasn't been on in a while, but she's from Alabama too. Someone else who lives there too. You're near Coleman, right? Mama's Bear, you're near Coleman? Cute little towns there. Very cute, but really, really warm. Oh, where's Tommy? Tommy, where'd you go?
I know.
He was just on a few minutes ago. Tommy and Teresa.
They just pop in.
They pop. Well, he's eating. He was probably hungry. Bob says all about. Did she have the sweet potato? You didn't have the sweet potato, did you? No, she did. I thought she would like it, Bob, but she didn't. What did you have as a side? You had
the house. What do you call it?
House salad.
House fries.
Oh, those fries. Those
home fries.
I told her about those fries. Man, you want I don't want to give it away. It's a great meal, great place to go. Bob, when is that video going to be up? So people can see it, because I did not videotape it. Her and I went, we just went to eat. You know how I am. I told you, the one and only time you're going to see me eat was with him, and not with Bob, because it's not my thing. Labor Day weekend, Shades of the Past. And that usually, Amanda, that usually turns into a rod run anyway. That's what I like about it. I know they tried to keep it Shades of the Past, and Charlie, this is important to you. Shades of the Past is supposed to be classic cars only, but I don't have any problem with the rod showing. I think all old cars are cool old cars, rotted out or NOS, new old stock, doesn't matter. I like them. They're fun, and all the people get along. There's no anger or animosity for rodders, purists or non-purists. So it's a second rod run, and it's great. I love it. I talk to so many people. I get so tired sometimes. Spaceman Dudley. Dan, you got rain? Did you get any rain, Dan? And Bob says, trying to edit. Now, okay, hoping tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Okay, so within the next day or two, that would be good. I'm anxious for Marie to see it. And Mama's Bear is in
Pagadian City.
Pagadian. Now, where's Pagadian? Do you know where that is?
In Mindanao.
It's in Mindanao.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mindanao. It's hot in Mindanao. I know. Hey, Spaceman Dudley. Mama's Bear says province in
province of Pagadian City.
Pagadian. I can't pronounce your stuff. Shades of the Past, September 10th, 11th, Pigeon Forge, full rod run. See, it's blinking again. See? I don't know why it's blinking. I wonder if that was on it. The pillow. I think maybe the pillow was doing that.
Probably.
Full rod run, September 16th through the 18th. So Shades of the Past will be 10th and 11th, 2 days, and then the fall rod run will be 6. So, read between the lines, Larry. The 10th and the 11th, make sure I got that up there. Wait, 10th and the 11th, and then the 16th through the 18th. So those guys are going to stay there for at least 2 weeks because they don't go trucking their cars back and forth. So there's my opportunity. Honey, I won't be home for dinner. I'm going to be at the rod run. Yes. No rain today. Was getting cloudy. It got really cloudy here, but it was like a sprinkle, and then it was all over. Charlie says, nice to know. Yes, because you can really plan on coming down and enjoying this rod run. There they are. We're here.
There they are.
I was wondering where you guys.
Hello, Teresa.
Tommy, were you working tonight, or are you just lounging around, hanging around? Because it's Sunday night. You shouldn't be doing anything Sunday night, right? I don't know. Are you doing any gigs on Sundays? Most of them are Fridays, Saturdays.
I have a question for Mama Bear channel.
Okay. Mama's Bear.
Mama's Bear.
Mama's Bear, what's your first name?
If you live in Pagadian City, what language do you speak? Is it Visaya language or
Tagalog? Or
Tagalog is already like nationwide,
right?
But they have their own native language.
So she wants to know what
I'm just
dialect you speak. Excuse me.
Was it Chabacano or Visaya or mixed?
Jasper?
Chabacano.
That's your first name? Oh, that's not the language, right? There's nothing.
No, that's
okay,
the
so
name.
Jasper. Hi, Jasper. Pleasure to meet you. Very pleasure. Now we have a first name. I'm Jeff, or better known as Bozo the Clown. And that's Her Majesty, better known as Her Majesty.
Mama's Bear channel, not too far from Coleman.
Yeah, not Coleman. It's a nice little town. Coleman is a pretty little town. It's an old town. It's been around Alabama for a long time. A lot of people there. And my good friend Bob was from there. Bob Hay. Stanley Speed, I'm offended by this channel. Oh, you're going to unsubscribe?
Tommy, I saw you on Ray Stevens' couple.
Who said that? Spaceman Dudley. Says Tommy, I saw you on Ray Stevens a couple times.
A couple times.
Show still being taped. Yeah, Tommy is in the Grand Ole Opry. He's a musician profundo extraordinaire at the steel guitar and the dobro. And I saw, Tommy, that your dobro video got, what, 10,000 or more? Am I wrong on the 10,000? You do a really good job. You're sitting in your backyard, and he plays a mean dobro. I mean, really talented man. Talented. I don't know why you don't do this professionally, Tommy. Oh, goodness. Charlie says, I have a friend in Odenville. I don't know if I've been to
What's that?
Odenville.
Alamam Bear? Alabama.
Alabama. It's shortened. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Stanley Speed is offended by this channel.
Why are you offended?
Because we were talking Saturday about the person who got offended at the video we did. Tommy, somebody got, remember you said you got all depressed because somebody gave you a thumbs down? I got somebody who unsubscribed because they hated the latest video that Marie and I did. The one from Knoxville, the historic Knoxville. No. It was the Falling in Love with the Smokies. He got completely
with the Smoky Mountains.
Was falling in love with the Smoky Mountains. It's one of our latest videos in the last two. And he unsubscribed, and he actually emailed me and put it on the text. I was
got
crushed.
A question for Tommy and Teresa.
There, looked at me, hi, sweet Maria.
When are we going to meet up again?
When are you guys coming up? Because now everything is real good here. Everything is good. Nobody tonight. I went in and I into one of the stores. Nobody had masks on. Nobody. No, everyone is like, all right, we're done with it. Biden's in. It's all a lie. All right, we go back to normal now. It's all a big lie. Stacy Fowler's in the room. Hi, Stace.
Stacy, how are you?
Good to see you on with us. Thank you. He gets a big bite. Hello, hello, hello. Mama's Bear. I never heard of that place, Odenville. I think I've heard of it, but I don't think it's a very big place. I've heard of it from Bob. He talked about that name, but I can't remember what the stories were. I can't remember what last night I had for breakfast. James Priest, bye, good night, God bless America, amen. We have an American. Did you see Trump tonight? Anybody watch his speech tonight? Did you remember what I said before you go, James? Remember what I said weeks ago? Could have been a month or so ago. I said after this clown in office now is in.
Don't say
I'm allowed to say because I didn't use his name. They're not going to sue me this time. I don't have a bat phone here anymore. But anyway, he's a clown. So anyway, as soon as Trump hit the stage and they played Proud to Be an American and all that stuff, everybody's crying and weeping and all that stuff. And the first words out of his mouth, which I told you he would say, check it out. He says, have you missed me yet? And the place went crazy. And everybody was roaring. And it was great because people are fed up. And it's only been 1 month. Look at the finger. 1 month with this nut. And you're going to have, I know, 3 years and 11 months more to go. Aren't we lucky? Gas already went way up. Stop. Hindi. Gas already is $2.54 for regular. That's El Cheapo gas.
Is the gas gonna be $5?
It's gonna be $5 to $7. Remember what Liz Allison said from the UK Saturday? Gas there a gallon, converted from liters to gallon, is $12 a gallon, and that's by government design. That's what they're trying to do here. Bisaya. Mama's Bear says Bisaya. Okay. Very good. She does some Bisaya. She's more Tagalog, but she does understand Bisaya because you have people
a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much.
You don't get lost in it like I do. I get completely lost. Spaceman says, Jeff, I watched some of it. Did you enjoy it? I mean, it was, you know how he is. He's kind of talky. He's kind of breathy, but it was interesting. And he had a lot of points to make, and there are some changes to be made. There's some real changes. And I agreed with him completely that on voting day, when we vote, it's 1 day. 1 day. You vote one day, not 3 weeks before, not by mail, not by your cousin's nephew's aunt. No, one day, voter ID, verified signatures, and you got to prove who you are, and you got to be a, best part, legal citizen of the United States, not somebody crawling underneath a fence and handed a Democratic card to go put it in Pelosi's mailbox. Enough.
Charlie Bouvier says it's an hour east
To Birmingham.
of Birmingham.
Birmingham, I've been very nice. Birmingham is very, very historic there. I love that. Tommy said, good riddance. I love it, Tommy. Yeah, this 3-4 years can't go by quick enough for me. I think I'd be better off in a coma and come back to life in 2022. Mama's Bear says, I spoke. Do you still speak Bisaya? Well, you're going back and forth, so of course you are. You're still communicating with your family, and you live here. Is a lot of your family here? Jasper, is a lot of your family here? It's very cool. We're picking up so many people from your country. I love it.
Gramerson said, agreed, Jeff.
I got lost.
What now? Oh, Mama's Bear
says I can speak Tagalog a little bit.
And I can speak
a
Bisaya a little bit.
A little Bisaya too. It'd be fun to, excuse me, it'd be fun to hear you guys. Charlie says he needs to go away. Yeah, he really, I agree with you, Charlie. It's only going to get worse. Excuse me, the plans that they have are really dark for all of us, very, very dark, and you'll see it rising its ugly head. You got to understand, that side of the aisle is truly demonic. These people are at best atheists, so you got to remember they don't believe in a power that's bigger than them. They believe they transcend all things living, and you got to remember also, if you don't believe in a God, which, by the way, the liberals do not believe in God. They believe in the God they make for the day. It's God du jour. And you got to remember, if you don't believe in a God, you have no morality, so you have no compass to follow. So anything goes. Everything's done under the sun. So we got to be careful with these people, because we have morals, the people here on this channel. We have morals. We have rules that we follow and that we adhere to. But these people have no rules. There is no right. It's whatever it takes to win. So you got to think like them. I know it's hard to do, but think like them to save your lives and your children's lives. And that's all I'm going to say, because this isn't my show. You know what I mean? This isn't my radio show. Tommy says, Trump said today he's thinking about running and winning a third time. There's no doubt, Tommy.
A third term?
Well, this would be, well, yeah, you got to, because remember, he got impeached twice.
Oh, I see.
The only president to get impeached twice and run and will win a third term. And when he gets in, my suggestion, Mr. Trump, I know you listen to this show all the time. You love this show. You say, I love Vacation Station TV. And if you have any sense at all, you'll listen to what I say. When you get in, remember the old adage, because you're from the old school, new broom sweeps clean. Sweep the entire place out. Nobody is to be trusted. Nobody. Sweep it clean and gather your people. You gather them. Don't let someone else gather them for you, because it seems that some of your people were not necessarily thinking of you. They were thinking of themselves. Just go back in time and think about the people you fired that you thought were on your side. They weren't on your side. Sweep clean. I did it many times in the businesses I own. I come in, I fire everybody. Good night, Irene. You're all gone. Okay. Dan the Mountain Man. Hi, Team Me. It mentions Gramerson. I agree, Jeff. Yeah, you see, you would have loved my radio show. I'm sure you would have loved my radio show, because I can't even say the things that I used to say on this platform, because I like doing this show and I don't want to all of a sudden have a blank screen in a couple of minutes. Charlie says he's a cheater and a bad guy. Yeah, Charlie, he really is. Charlie says, yeah, me too. Street Router Willie. I drive. Oh, you drive a diesel, 279 a gallon. It's about the same here. 279 a gallon. It's about here, but gas is outrageously high here. It's 4 and change and heading to 5 in high test. Cooter's Place, Pigeon Forge Tennis Place. I know that's right by Dollar Dollar. Okay. It's right there in the plaza. Cooter's Place.
David Fontaine.
David, Agenda 20. Yes, we need to absolutely abolish 2030. Agenda 20. Are you sure you're not talking about 203? Where we get rid of big tech? That's what he had said he's going to do. If he didn't, in so many words, say, if I get in, this is what I'm going to do. We need to really, the 230. What is that? The Bill 230 that they put through? We really need to revisit that. That was a Democratic bill, by the way. Another winner. Filipinos speak English better than people here. Yeah, Dan. Well, not this one here. No. She's still learning. She says the silliest things, but that's why I love her, because she says all the silly things. Jasper, do you still have an accent? Do you still carry your accent with you? And do you have any trouble with the English language? Fear and Loathing. I love it.
It's Fear and Loathing. Are you a new subscriber? Thank you so much.
Fear and Loathing. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. What a great book that was. Hunter Thompson. If you want to read a fun book, Hunter Thompson, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Wow. I could relate to all of that. I don't believe in any God, and I'm the nicest guy you will ever meet. And that is your choice. And that's what this place is about. America, you have that choice to believe that, and I respect you for telling me, and I respect that you felt okay to tell me that. I do believe in a God, but I don't have any animosity to you. But see, if the left side gets their way, you will not believe in a God, or you will go to a prison, or you will be eliminated, because they do not want God anywhere in their government, because they are heading to socialism, and socialism does not worship anything but socialism. Next level is communism. And there is no God in communism. The only God is the emperor. We've got to always keep that in mind. You foolish people out there, you think that you're going to be on the bus of happiness with the Dems. Let me tell you something. The first people in socialism, I told you this before, and you listen to me today, hear me tomorrow. In socialism, the people that help the guys get to the top are eliminated immediately after they get to the top, because there would be dissension among the ranks, because they know how the guy got to the top. They eliminate them. They subdue the people underneath them, and they keep them forever indentured. Read your history. Satan devil, Charlie says. All right, I'm opening up. Radio Chaos is back on the air. David May. Awkward Bob. Wait a minute. How did he get on here? Awkward Bob. I agree. My only complaint is that he didn't clear enough house. Yes, I agree with you 100%. The problem is, Awkward, is that he believed that some of these people were on his side. They patted him on the back while they were sharpening the knife at the same time, and I think he believed it. Because you got to remember, he's not a politician, and other people say, oh, you got to believe this guy. He's a good guy. He's a stand-up guy. He's the salt of the earth. These guys, you don't trust politicians. All politicians are liars. I don't care how much they go to church or how much you might have them in your family. They're liars because they're told they have to lie in order to get the things they want. I don't believe in that. You know, if you have to lie to get what you want, you're a liar. A liar is a liar. So, well, I missed a bunch of you, and I apologize for that. David May from good evening from Montreal. How about that? Gas $1.28 a liter here. Wow. What does that translate to a gallon? Because isn't a gallon 4.5 liters to a gallon? Isn't that correct? I could be wrong. David, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't like looking like an idiot. Oh, too late. That ship sailed. David, no Agenda 21 failed. They're enacting Agenda 2030. Refresh me on 2030. I feel ignorant on that. David May, where are you folk? We are in the Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. Are you familiar with the Smoky Mountains? It's kind of not quite in the middle of the state, but kind of. So if you look at Tennessee, kind of in the middle, a little more to the east. And it's a beautiful place, absolutely stunning. Go to our videos, David, check out some of our videos. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Please do. And let us know what you like about it. Let us know if you want us to videotape something that you specifically want to see in the Smoky Mountains. And we'll do our best to go and do it, okay? Because I love going out videotaping. I can't get enough of it. I really can't. Mama's Bear, you guys are so cute. Thank you, Jasper. I appreciate that. Aren't we cute? Look.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take a picture. Oh, look who's on. Bonnie Richardson. Where you been?
Where you've been, Bonnie?
Man, we've been waiting. We've called. We've sent cards.
How's her mother?
Yeah, how's she doing? I hope she's okay. Oh, what happened? I just clicked it and it went crazy. Oh my goodness! All of you typed it once. That's amazing. Thank you. Bonnie says they can't take my God away from you. That's one thing they can't take away from you, and they didn't learn that. You know, of all through history, the powerful, the elite, thought that they can control the people, but in the darkness and in the catacombs and in the dark of night, the people still practice their religion and they still practice their God, and nothing can take that away. Nothing can take your freedom away. Even if you're in prison, you're still free in your mind and your soul. They can take your body, but they can't take your mind and soul. They haven't figured that out because they're stupid. They only know one thing: hate and power. And that eventually gets taken from you because Satan takes it. James Priest, buffering. I'm sorry, it does that sometimes. I don't know if it's YouTube or StreamYard. That I'm not sure of. Bonnie, hello. Charlie Bouvet, I'm trying to catch up with some of this stuff for you guys, but I appreciate you.
Like I said, bad people say goodbye to the
USA. Yeah, they do. And today, Charlie, the sadness is good is bad, bad is good. And it's supposed to happen this way. So what you got to do is keep your wits about you and realize that this will end. This too shall pass. We got to go through a little bit of fire. You don't really know what you got till it's gone, until you either feel the heat or you see the light. So you've got to figure out which one you're going to be looking at. You're going to be looking at your feet burning, or you're going to look up and see the light. Figure it out. And I know it doesn't have to be a God. Just open your eyes and see what's happening to you.
All you have to do is pray.
Oh, here we're going to go on the religious channel now. Oh my goodness. David says, I'm a Canadian conservative. Very good. Marriage should be between a man and a woman. Abortion is wrong. Got no problem with any of that. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. And you're agnostic or atheist? I don't have a problem with either one. I don't, because you have the right to think and pray or not pray, or worship or not worship in this country. You can get away with that and do what you want. I guess in your country they're pretty liberal to some degree. So, Larry Greenman, good night, my friend. Thank you for being with us. Spaceman Dudley, David May, thumbs up. There you go. See, very good. Charlie Bouvet, God will be overtake them. Yeah. It's just you got to hold on. Some of us won't be here. Some of us will. That's okay. You know, the bottom line is, folks, we all die. All of us die. Sooner or later. It's just how, right? Either go out in a ball of flames, go out old age, go out eating some of her crazy Filipino food, which I've been close many times, gasping for air.
Yeah, you die, but your spirit will live.
Will live forever.
What's your spirit gonna do?
Well, you never really die. As long as somebody thinks about you, you never, ever die. Annette from Wisconsin is being an agnostic who believes in a person's right to believe or not. Does that mean a bad person? No, it does not mean a bad person. For the most part, being agnostic, you believe that there is something out there. There is a power out there, but not any specific power. And that's fine, because I don't have the answers. And as far as I'm concerned, nobody has the answers. When you pass on, you get your answer. Now, either there's total darkness or there's something else. So you've got to have a faith in something. A lot of agnostics believe when you die, that's the end of it. And same thing with the people who, atheists, there's nothing. It's you live, you die, and in between that, you steal as much as you can. That's what socialism is. You live, you die, in between that, you rob and steal. Sad way to live. 4 liters in a gallon. So that means your gas is 1, 2, 3, 4, almost $5 a gallon, correct? That's high. That's how it's going to be here, David, and that's unfortunate because we were energy deficient. We're
going to be.
Wrong word. We were not energy dependent for the last 4 years. We were free of the Middle Easterns. The problem that there is the current liar in chief is tied to the Middle East gas and oil, just like the Bushes were. The Bushes made their fortune in oil in Saudi Arabia and all of the Middle Eastern states. That's where their money was tied up. That's how they got so rich. So does this guy. That's why he's closing the pipelines and opening up the travel from the Middle East here and the oil from the Middle East to here. It's about getting rich and not about you and me. But I don't think he'll be in business for very long. David says, thanks, Baseman. And David May, Dolly.
What do you mean, Dolly?
I'm trying to catch up.
My name is Elena.
Mama's Bear. Your name is Elena. Is it Elena or Alana?
I think that's Elena.
Okay. Mama's Bear says, sir, my name is not. Oh, I thought it was Jasper. I'm sorry. That's supposed to be an answer to Sir Charles. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Jasper, Alabama. Jasper is closed to Coleman, where I live. Really? It's closed. Yowzer. David says, thanks, Bonnie. So, Elena, it's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am. Very, very. How's Dolly? She was over for dinner last night. We had possum, and what else did we have? Collard greens. I have no idea how Dollywood isn't open yet. I guess it's opening really soon. They had a preview last week of what they're going to do. They're still practicing social distancing, and what will happen is a lot of the rides will not be open for a while. So I wouldn't make any plans unless they have a drastic change in policy and that they open everything up. That I do not know. Mom is home, says Bonnie. Very good.
Mama's Bear said, just call me Lan.
Lan?
It would be hard to pronounce.
Mama, just call me. Okay. Well, I'm trying. But Lan is good. Won't be hard to pronounce. Okay, Lan. That's cool. Lan, remember that.
Lana.
And hopefully, well, I know Mom is subscribed to us. Anybody that hasn't subscribed, David, make sure please subscribe to us. I really appreciate it. But Bonnie says her mom is home. How's she feeling? Is she doing? We don't have her legs yet. Well, it's going to take some time. She's got to convalesce. And you just help her out. Do the best you can for her. That's all you can say. Charlie says, nice, Mama's Bear. And David says, again.
Brad Lucas is.
Where's Brad?
Brad Lucas is in the house.
Brad Lucas in the house. David May, you folks. But yes, I've been to Canada many times, and I rode my motorcycle up from Long Island, New York, up to Canada for a few weeks, and I loved it. I enjoyed it very, very much. It's a beautiful, beautiful country indeed. It got a little cold for me. I was up there before the real cold got in, but I kind of hung around for a while, and it got chilly because I was on a bike. So it was, wow, that was a long, long ride home. It was so cold.
The Spaceman Dudley.
Yep.
When the bad joke was in White House, first time gas went high. Now the bad joke is back in the White House and get gas.
Goes high again, yes. Because remember, he was there before with Obama. And gas was outrageous. Unemployment was at its highest. Everything was wrong for 8 years. Can't imagine why you people voted that nutcase in for a second term, but that was your choice. And I thought you learned your lessons. That It didn't work in 8 years. Nothing was working right in 8 years. And then you put this nut in. You guys really need to get your heads out of your butt. David, yes, about 4 times. It's a beautiful country, indeed. Lake Louise, yes, is beautiful. Beautiful indeed, yes. All about the Smokies. Hey, why don't I get that kind of greeting, Maria?
Hey, Bob! Bob is in the house.
What type of greeting, Bob, do you want her to give you? Bob, do you speak Tagalog? I don't even get that kind of greeting, Bob, so I'm in the same boat you are. T and Me Adventures. Hey, Spaceman Dudley, what network did you see me on? Yeah, he didn't define, but he said he saw you. So tell him. Tell him. Bonnie says she's in good spirits. Excellent. Do you take care of? Tell her Jeff and Marie said hi and get better soon. And like, comment, and subscribe. Get your mother to subscribe.
Do you still ride, Jeff?
No, I haven't ridden in a long time. I wouldn't mind doing it again. I wouldn't. I took my Moto Guzzi up there. I had an 850 Pearl White Moto Guzzi, and that thing ran like just a champ. It was so quiet. A Moto Guzzi is an Italian bike, and you don't see them around here much. Not a Harley. I'm not a Harley guy. Not that I have any problem with Harley guys. I'm more of an Italian or English bike rider. It's just so much better of a ride. I don't like choppy rides and that's so not me. That Moto Guzzi was quiet and went like a rock, like a Vincent Black shadow. Yeah. But I would ride again if I had the opportunity. Right now, it doesn't. It's not in my future yet. One can never tell what I'm going to do. I would much rather have a 1933 four-door LaSalle, personally. Brad Lucas, busy times.
We'll try to stop and go.
Did the baby pop out yet? Is it here? Is it here? Is it a baby yet? I'm wondering because I know that she was coming along.
Okay, conferring with my fellow admin.
Okay. Good call. Spaceman Dudley. Tommy, I would like to come down, check out the show, plus Huckabee. See that? You're making friends, Tommy. See that? Even though Teresa shoots in 16.9. An 06 Sportster. That's nice. You got the short tail?
DJI. Nathan said, kinda hilarious. Someone thinks she's a hostage.
Is she her? No,
me?
You mean because I chained her to the pipe in the basement? That's just fun and games. She's not a hostage. She can go anywhere she wants, anytime she wants. But she's a real homebody. Land, you're a homebody, or you're a more outgoing? Because she's really a homebody. Marie is very, she's very happy being in the house and everything is cool because I'm always here.
I get bored.
Yeah, she does. She wants to go, 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 go. That's what I say. Usually on our days off, we don't stop. I fill up the car until it's empty. And I do. I fill it up and we drive around until it's empty. It doesn't matter where we go, just she wants to go. Dan says, I need to get off here, work on a few. Yeah, oh yeah, wow, that's a few things. Hope you guys have a great week and be sick. You too. And I will watch your Filipino dish without the liver. But Marie already did, but we'll see. I want to see it in depth to see what you did. Have a good night. We'll see it. If you guys, Dan the Mountain Man will be on live in about 8 minutes. So, and we'll be off at that time. So you head on over to Dan the Mountain Man. He's always fun. Check him out. Dan the Mountain Man. Go to his channel at 9 o'clock. David Fontaine. Thanks, Dan. He reported the chat. Who reported the chat? David. Who reported it? The YouTube police. Call my attorney. I hear the raccoons fighting.
Mm-hmm.
We have about 6 weeks to go, Brad says. Oh, that's longer than I thought, Brad. I thought by now you would have had a little bundle of joy sitting in your on your lap. 6 to 8 weeks. Wow, that's still a long ways away. Spaceman says, David, I've been in the Peace Gardens, Edmonton, Mail, and Quebec. Yeah, I've been to all those places. It's really beautiful. Quebec is a beautiful city, very progressive city. Very, very, yes. DJI won't do any good, David. David says, laugh out loud. Somebody must not. DJI role play. We do. I wear a little tutu. Yep. I dance around the house and I pirouette. You ever seen a big, fat, hairy guy pirouette? It's not a pretty sight, but we got the videos. I've met you. I would know. Yes, you would. It's true. David May, did you like Quebec Spaceman? I loved it. I don't know if Spaceman did, but I did. I liked it. I love your country. It's a beautiful country. I may have to go there soon if I keep talking about politics.
Hey, Jeff, do you know, Tommy said, do you know any of the kennels in your area?
I don't know them, but there are kennels in the area.
What do you mean kennels?
Kennels mean dog kennels, I'm assuming. There's some right up the street.
Like the one that I pointed to you,
yeah,
the Smoky Mountain.
Smoky Mountain kennels or something. There's several around here, and there's some.
There's
they're all
one
good.
that I saw.
When I stop talking, you're supposed to talk. Yes, it's some going up as you go through Wares Valley. There's a big one. There's a couple in the area, and they're all good. They all take good care of dogs around here and stuff. Everybody's cool with that. Everybody. I'll get you a name, Tommy, and I'll send it to you. And yeah, there's several good ones here, and I know that you got the dogs that never die. So
Susan Larberg.
Listen to them. Do you hear them? Oh, they're fighting about the Smoky Staion. Spaceman Dudley says it was about 14 in our
all about the Smoky. See you, Dan.
Yeah. David
check out All About the Smokies.
Yes, check out Bob at All About the Smokies.
And Spaceman Dudley. He's got a channel too, right?
Yes. I don't think he has any videos.
Because I check his Spaceman Dudley's.
Yeah. Bob will be posting from All About the Smokies. You check out, he'll be posting a video in the next couple of days where him and I went out. And it was fun. I enjoyed myself a lot and got to be in a new restaurant that I hadn't been in before and enjoyed it very, very much. Quebec was too French. Nobody spoke English. I felt really like I had left the country, but as soon as I left that, everything was fine. Now, I ran into a couple of people who could speak, but for the most part, it was mostly French. But I enjoyed it. I found my way around. I don't get lost. Spaceman, not seeing the guards in black hats. They have a little different way of thinking. Brad Lucas, T and me, Loving Care Kennels in Pigeon Forge is great. We have used them twice. There you go, Tommy. Loving Care Kennels in Pigeon Forge. Brad, where are they? I'm not seeing them in my mind's eye where they might be. But Pigeon Forge, it can't be very far. Maybe off one of the back streets.
Just Google it, Tommy.
Yeah. Well, Brad I'd like to hear what Brad has to say. Bonnie says, hope to see you all soon. Mom needs me. Talk to you later. Thank you, Bonnie. And say hello to Mom. Tell her, get well soon. I'm missing all
James.
Mama's Bear says, pleasure to meet you all too. Enjoyed watching. Oh, I blew by that one again. Pleasure to meet you all. Enjoyed watching Ellis tonight with your
wife.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, Lan. Appreciate that. Come back again. We do it every Friday and Sunday. And I'm probably going to be adding more.
Check out Mama's Bear channel and Sangu Mai Vlogs.
Right. Sangu Mai. Sangu Mai is on with us as well. And she's Filipina as well. All About the Smokies. The thing you want to see as a video is that we talked for over 2 hours. Great time. Yeah, we did. Bob and I, and I probably, like you said, I could have gone on over 2 hours.
For over 2 hours.
We could have gone another hour easily. But I realized that, and it wasn't that I was being short, Bob. It's just I realized you needed to get video, and you're only there for a couple of days. So I said, okay, let's stop. You go out, get your video. I mean, we can do this again anytime, but 2 hours in a restaurant. But we just gabbed and laughed and had a really good time and good food too. Those, I'm not going to say it. Check out the video when it comes out at All About the Smokies And there's the food, there was something special about the food.
It's peace.
That's really, really good.
James.
James Priest, go LSU. Okay. I wish Crisco would get on here, so I go Tigers. Charlie, no sweat tea, and they had never heard of biscuits and gravy. No, well, that's a thing down here, Spaceman. That's really, biscuits and gravy is a southern thing. You don't really find that in north of here. Tinker Hollow Road. I still don't know where Tinker Hollow Road, but I think Tommy's writing it down.
Beaten path.
It's one of the back roads, I'm sure. So Tommy, it's on Tinker Hollow Road. And if Brad recommends it, I highly recommend that you take Brad's recommendation because we both recommend it. It's off the beaten path. Quebecers can be ignorant, more speak English now. They didn't when I went up because this was back in the 70s when I drove my bike up there, and I didn't hear much English at all. It was difficult, but I worked my way around. Money does a lot. Our greenbacks talk. I didn't have to talk much. They own about 50 acres back in the woods, Brad says. That's nice. So the place should be nice. And they took good care of the dogs, Brad? Everything was cool?
He said they used it twice. So.
I guess so. I don't have a bad mouth. I have a very good mouth. I don't curse. Not really. Once in a while,
got bad mouth.
Once in a while I slip, but that's just because I'm a New Yorker. That happens. Spaceman Charlie, it was definitely different than the other places in Canada. Yes, that's right. If you remember, they had tried to break off from Canada a couple of times. That's true. That's true. They wanted to be their own little city, their own little country. That didn't work out. How did that work out for you guys? That didn't. Yeah, I know. Charlie says, that's right, Jeff. Annette from Wisconsin. Biscuits and gravies are good. If they're made right, Annette, yeah. There's nothing like biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy cooked in bacon?
Yeah, bacon grease. Oh, yeah. Just drink the grease. If I had my frying pan, I just drink the grease right out of the pan and pour the gravy down my mouth. That's living. That's having the life. Brad, our dog loves the owners. Okay, that's a good sign. If the dog likes the owners, that's an excellent sign because they are good judges of character. Oh, Charlie says, not you, Jeff. Oh, all right, thank you. No, you're not going to hear much out of my mouth. Spaceman says, Annette, you got right.
Hold a minute up in there.
What?
The enemy said Teresa
wrote it down. Give them a call. I'll make a visit much easier. Yes, it would when you get down here, and if you could just kind of take the dogs and put them there, just kind of open the door and kick them out, beep the horn, and just drive away, and they'll leave a $50 bill hung to one of their collars, and go away for a few days. Are you coming down for the Rod show, Tommy? Teresa, you got to get him down here for the Rod show.
Yes.
You haven't seen the Rod show, have you? Neither one of you. You'd love it. It's amazing. It's not just about cars. It's about a get together. It's a free for all hippie fest. We'll be dancing naked in the street. Well, not really. Spaceman says, Annette, you got it right with some of the country. Yeah, country ham. It depends on the country ham, though. I don't like the over smoked ham. I don't like that. Brad says we'll use them again this summer if we slip down. Well, after the baby, you kind of have to see how Stephanie is with the baby. If you guys are ready to do that. DJI.
LOL, Charlie.
LOL, Charlie. Spaceman does Charlie going to fix French fries and French toast. I love French toast. I really do. I like good French fries. I don't like any of the fast food French fries. Haven't for years and years, but I like a good steak fry. That I like. I like something that has a little potato taste to it. I don't want grease dripping down the front of my shirt.
DJI said YouTube always gets mixed up if you don't.
Well, let's just jump.
You're clicking it.
I didn't click it. It keeps moving by. It's loading. YouTube always gets mixed up if you don't include names. Yes, I understand what you're saying. We'll be dancing naked in the street, followed by the sound of 100 people unsubscribe. Yes, a massive clicking sound. It click, and then the screen goes blank, and all your subs are gone. And but it'd be good for video. Yeah,
Mhm.
it'd be good. At least $1 million too.
James Priest
James Priest from
from
Winsboro, Louisiana. We don't have anybody from Louisiana. Crisco is from Louisiana. I wonder where he is tonight. I hope he's listening. Crisco, I wish you would get on. I really do.
Crisco.
We really miss you, guy. And I know you don't care about the subs and all that stuff, but you got friends here. You got friends. Teresa has taken over the typing again. Yes, I think a computer Nazi. Well, she's probably better at it than you, Tommy. Because goodness gracious, we're booked on the Rod Run this fall. Excellent.
Yay.
No, he's booked.
Oh,
He's booked.
I thought that they
No,
already
not
booked.
Now, when you say booked, are you booked playing or booked here? Clarify. It matters. Oh, Bob from All About the Smokies. I shouted you out on Facebook.
page.
Not sure if it helped. I don't know. I don't know my numbers right now. It was 971. We're very close to 1,000. Really, really close, and I can't wait. Because then things kind of open up. The flower blossoms.
All About the Smokies. Where is Miranda?
Is Miranda home tonight, or you're solo flying this one? DGI, Bob, that might attract people. Yeah, he's trying. I mean, we try to help each other out, and that's what it's all about. David May, you like hockey? I used to play hockey. I'm a Chicago Blackhawks fan. I was, I always liked the Boston Bruins. I was a very big Boston Brewer fan, and I liked. And then when the Ducks came into town, it was more of like a Long Island thing, and in New York when they were around. And I used to play right wing defense. That's where I lost my front tooth, broke 7 ribs, most of my fingers, and yeah, I used to get checked a lot, but I used to do a lot of checking too. A couple of times I checked the guy right over the rail, just hit him just right, and he flew and spun right over the rail. I'm a good skater, very good skater. I learned from Scott Rydell. He was a good friend of mine. He taught me how to back skate and forward and swirl and do everything with the stick. I mean, being able to do all these moves with a hockey stick and dance around these guys. A big guy like me be like a little pixie ballerina. And I did wear pink a lot. Not really. Bob says, I hope so, DJ. I want him to get there. I do too. I just, it's a goal. It's not so much the monetization. It's a goal I had, and once I reach the goal, the reward is that we can monetize. But that wasn't the motive. The motive was I always have goals. I try to always set a attainable goal in my life for everything I do. If I'm painting, I want to paint the room by this day, and I stick to that goal so that I have something to look forward to. Or I'm going to change the oil. I'm going to change the oil this Saturday, which I did last week. I said, by Saturday, I'm going to change the oil, change the filter, check everything under the car. And I did just that. Got up early and did it. Because you got to have a goal or you just flounder around through life. T and me says,
hold a minute.
Book there.
Spaceman Dudley, Noel, and some cooked apples.
But you don't know what that means, so you're just reading nonsense. That's why I don't do them all until you know the whole story. T and me, book there. Get the spare room ready. Okay, yeah, it's all ready. It's a cot. You got a cot with a pot, basically a chamber pot, and a window that you can open so you can air out that
already,
room.
They booked.
They're booked
here?
already. Yeah, they're coming this way. Good.
Okay.
Looking forward to it. We're going to be hanging out.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah, we're going to have
because the last time they were here, I didn't able.
I know. Well, whose fault is that? She's reading on the couch. What is she reading?
Oh, she's reading on the couch.
That's good.
Hey, Miranda.
Hopefully it's a good book.
I'm friends
with Raymond Bourquet, sister.
Who's that?
A hockey player, but maybe a little bit after my time. Bourquet is from Montreal. I thought so. Okay. Thank you, David. Yeah, I miss doing that. I started skating very young because I lived in New York and it was always frozen. And I remember getting a hockey puck right in the mouth. Right in the mouth. Went right up my stick, right into my mouth. Man, that knocked my tooth out. But I got teeth now. They've taken care of that. Anyway, it's 9 o'clock.
I have a question,
Go ahead.
It's for David Fontaine.
Boston Bruin. Yeah, I love the Boston Bruins. Go ahead.
David, are you coming down again and when?
I think he said the other day it was going to be a little while.
Oh, okay.
Because of Jen, her job.
Oh, okay.
Got to get a table with 2 mics. Both of you. That'd be good. Thank you, Nathan. That would be a good idea. A cot. What the heck? I can do that here. Yeah, but you can't do it with me around. So it's kind of like camping with Jeff and Marie, right? We're roughing it. The cot's good. It's an Army certified cot, and it's nice. And there's no hot water. You got to take cold water showers, but the water's so cool and clean. It really is. And of course, you could brush your teeth from the toilet with that minty blue water. Hui.
Don't do that. Don't say that.
It's too late. I cannot ring the bell. Charlie says good night. Night, James. Annette, good night, everyone. Yeah, we got to sign off now because Dan is on and we're over our time now. Good night to all of you guys. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Really, it was great that you guys showed up tonight.
Thank you for coming.
And of course, we'll do it again Friday night. I may be on Saturday. I'm still working some of the bugs out. Legal, we got to go with the attorneys, and you know how it is. But we're signing off now. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and watch our videos, and we'll see you all soon. Good night. Wait.